For all the chosen ones, it's sink or swim time. All the time. You have no other choice but to swim. And unfortunately, some of you are going to sink. And you should not choose to sink. You should choose to swim and do the things in life you're supposed to do. I believe genuinely that the chosen ones were given a specific life, a specific path, and it is up to you to overcome this, because your life is going to be filled with obstacles that sometimes you don't even understand. But it's up to you to tough out those obstacles to come out on top. You see, the life of the chosen, the secret life that no one else is going to really know about. For those that are in the matrix, they're clueless. They don't understand why you do the things you do. They don't understand why you think the things you think. They don't get it. Because they're not in depth. They're not living a very deep life. They live the life where the blueprint was already set out for them. Go here, go there, do this, do that, robotic. But for you, it's much different. There's no blueprint. You are the blueprint. You make things what they should be. You're chosen for something. You're chosen for something specific. You might not know what it is, but it's up to you to find out. It's up to you to do the work. It's up to you to face life head on. No matter how hard shit's going to be, you're going to get up and you're going to do it. No matter what gets thrown your way, you're going to get up and you're going to do it. Regardless. You have that choice to swim. There'll be times where everything is going against you. The whole world wants you to sink. You're in water and people's pulling your legs down trying to make you sink, but you're swimming anyways. Because you choose to. Some people have that choice to go a little bit harder, a little bit longer. And they don't do it. But you have to. You have to grind tooth and nail to get yourself to where you want to be. You're not always going to show up your best. But if you can show up, you're doing a lot more than you'll ever know. If I could show up my best all the time, I would. But you can't. But I still show up. And that's the important thing. I show up the best I can possibly show up. Regardless of how I feel. I'll be my best at what I'm at. If that makes sense. If something bad were to happen, you have to show up your best with what's happened. If your damn legs get cut off and amputated, you better show somewhere. You better show up somewhere the best possible version of yourself, no matter what happens. I don't care if you're on your deathbed or whatever. Be as positive as you can be. Be the best you can be. Show up anyways. Put in the effort anyways. Be a force in this world. You have a choice. You have to find that inner strength people's going to wonder, how the hell do you do this? How the hell do you do this? How the hell did you do it? It's that inner strength that a lot of people do not have. You have to find it. You have it inside of you. Some people just ignore it. Some people don't care enough. And you are the people that will be how can I say this? You're just not going to get what you could have got. So in order to get what you really want, you have to find that thing inside of yourself, that power that you were given as a chosen one, to go out there in the world and make your life what it should be. There's true power, there's true genius within yourself. And you have to be the one that finds this. Because nobody else is going to do it for you. Nobody else is going to find it for you. You have to be bold enough, brave enough, courageous enough, ambitious enough, tough enough. There's so many things you have to be, and it's called swimming. It's called, no matter what tries to grab your legs and pull you underneath the water, you're going to continue to swim. That's the kind of trajectory your life is on. The life path you're on, this is how it is. You don't take no for an answer. So guys, you have a choice. You have a choice. Don't act like you don't, because you do. You can always do better. You can always do more. There's something you can improve on. But too many of you are failing to do so. You might wake up sometime, someday, and start really putting in the effort. I suggest do it as young as possible, because you're going to get yourself so much further ahead than everybody else. You will have opportunity, you will have things that other people cannot touch. Because you did not fail God, you did not fail yourself. You push forward. When nobody else wanted to, you did. You did. People did not want to live the life that you lived. You lived it. You ever go with people? Are you ever out and about with people and certain people, oh, I don't want to do this, but you do. You're that brave guy. You're that, why don't you guys want to do this? Let's do this. Nobody else wants to, but you're willing to, and then you do it. And nobody else did it. That's the person you have to be. For yourself. For God. For your family. For everybody. That is the person you have to be. You have a choice. Choose wisely. Otherwise, you'll regret it. Do you know how many people come to me with these regrets? That they did not do this at this age, that they did not do that at that age. And just, you know, a lot of the people that hate on you too, a lot of the people that envy you. This is why the chosen ones are hated a lot. Because the chosen ones are the ones doing the right things. Some people call themselves chosen, but yet you're not doing the right things. So are you really? It's hard to say. I would guess probably not. Because if you're chosen for something that damn special, if you can call yourself chosen, you better be doing something pretty special. You better be up to something. Better. If you're not being the best possible version of yourself, you really cannot call yourself chosen. Do you know how many few there are in this world? Very few. And with that being said, who you are right now does not define you. You can be much better. Who I am right now does not define me. I'm going to be much better, and I say this all the time. I'm a different person every single year. I continue to outdo myself every single year. That's how you know you're on the growth path. You have a growth mindset. You're different all the time. There's a lot that changes about you every single year. You get better. You get sharper. I'm the worst possible version of myself at the start of this year. Not the worst, but like not even close to the best because I got sick right before Christmas. You guys ain't seen nothing yet, bro. You guys ain't seen nothing yet. I'm still recovering. I'm still healing. I feel pretty damn good right now. I feel sharp, but not as sharp as I can be, and I'm going to blow people away. And it's going to be great. I'm looking forward to life. I'm looking forward to the future. I'm looking forward to challenges. I'm looking forward to hard work. I want you guys to have the same mindset. Be excited about life. And I'll tell you right now, when you're really sick, it's hard to be really excited about life. When you're healthy, strong, courageous, ambitious, it's very easy to be excited about life. How could you not? You feel so damn good, so damn powerful, so damn confident, so sure of yourself. You feel a lot of excitement about life. This is a position you have to put yourself in. When I was sick, and it makes you reflect. It took everything from me. It was this respiratory flu. I felt attacked by some virus. I did not feel right in the mind. I did not feel right in the body. I did not feel right in any way you could possibly think. But I still done and showed up the best I possibly could have being sick. And this is what I'm talking about, guys. This is the kind of shit I'm talking about. You have to pull it out. Don't leave it in too long, bro. Like, you have to pull it out. Pause. But you guys get the point. No matter what is going on, you have to find a way. It's what champions do. It's what true chosen ones are made of. It's how championships are won. Finding a way to win. Every single day, you have to do something that's going to get you a win. You've done something that was good that actually gave you even a small win is good. If you ate really healthy today instead of a bunch of bullshit, that's a small win. So if you can get and rack up a bunch of small wins every single day, you are winning a lot more than you think. If you can do this every day for years, you're winning much more than you think. All of a sudden, big wins start to happen. How did this happen? Well, you gathered up a bunch of small wins. Small wins equals big wins. Things pile up. But you know what happens when you take a lot of L's? You flunked today because you ate like shit. You did not eat healthy. You did not give your body the right energy. You flunked today. You took an L today. If you do that all the time, you're going to take big L's. You could die young from heart disease. You could die young from diabetes. You could die young from something crazy because you decided to take L's. But if you were to get a bunch of small wins, they're going to equal massive wins. You're going to be healthy when you're old. Probably going to be rich. You're going to be living the good life. So it's shit like this, guys. Like, you're not just going to win big just because it's you. Like, that does not exist. Winning big is a barrage of small wins all the time for so many years. Years upon years upon years of end. That is how it is done. You have a choice to win or to lose. You have a choice. Don't leave it in too long. Pull out. You know, you have a choice. People that stay in too long, bro, and usually that equals an L. Now you get all these problems you do not even want. People don't think clearly enough. Hell, when I was young, I didn't think clearly enough. I did certain things that gave me L's. And a bunch of bigger L's come after that, and I had to take so many to learn a lesson. But I learned so very young. I was not an adult at these times. That's why when you learn young, you can even win young. If you learn when you're old, you can still win, but you're going to be old. So if you learn really young, you can still win when you're young. You learn when you're old, you can still win when you're old, but yeah, that's how it goes. The younger the better. People wonder how I am how I am today. It's because you did not see how I live my life. If you literally saw the actions I took in my life leading up to right now, you would not question a damn thing. You would not question a damn thing. Oh, that makes sense. That makes perfect sense. Hell, he should be even further ahead than he is right now. Yeah. But guess what? Things happen for a reason. There's massive wins coming. I'm the type of guy, I leave no stones unturned. There is no chance I don't win big. Because I leave no stones unturned. That's the kind of guy I am. We're talking championship caliber. Championship caliber. That is the person you have to be. So, like I said, you have a choice. And I hope this video is hitting home for some of you. I know for a fact it is. I know for a fact it is. And that's good. It's good for you. It's good for people to wake up, smell the roses, wake up, let reality hit a little bit harder. Know the truth. Know it has to be done. Because if you don't and you're blinded by it, how can you get wins? You can't. Small wins equals big wins, guys. You don't just win. Oh my God. Lottery. It's non-existent. You win big by getting small barrages of wins all the time. All the time. It's called discipline. You even do things when you don't want to do them. Your mind's like, but you still do it. In fact, you're past that point of your mind being like, you're just hard. You're a hard motherfucker, and you just do it. It's like you're just locked in. It don't matter how you feel. Oh, my feelings. No, it don't matter. You're just doing what you should do. This is how it is done. This is how winning is done. Do you think NHL players in the Stanley Cup Finals are not all banged up and stuff, playing all those games of hockey before this? Yes, half the guys are injured, but they're still playing because they have a Stanley Cup to win. They're sacrificing for the pinnacle. Not enough people in this world want to make any sacrifices. You don't want to budge. And that's what's wrong with you. You don't want to budge. You don't want to, Sacrifice, no, That's what's wrong. You must sacrifice. You must feel pain. Stop trying to go through life so comfortably. You're dodging every single thing you should not have dodged. You should have hit that head on. You should have let that thing smoke you right upside your head. But you didn't. And that's your mistake. You did not learn. There's obstacles you still have yet to do. You can't win the game without finishing the obstacles, can you? You must do it. You must finish the obstacles. You have a choice. The choice is yours. So if you're really chosen, you better start kicking it into gear and show it. Because if you don't, you're going to see the terrible mistake you have made by dodging what you should not have dodged. You're going to feel uncomfortable when you do the right things. You're going to feel pressure, a lot of pressure at times, and that's normal. When you feel the most pressure, when you feel the most uncomfortable, that is a good thing. When I felt that, say 3-4 years ago, that was right before things got hot. And there's always going to be something else that comes. You'll have moments of glory, and it will die down. You have to continue to seek out and reach those moments of glory. Because no win lasts forever. You'll get big wins if you get a bunch of small wins. You will. You'll get massive wins. But even those die down. So it's time for other wins. So it's time to put pieces of the puzzle together to get that big victory. That nice looking puzzle completely finished. Because what happens when you finish a puzzle? It looks nice, right? But then you mess it all up. It's time to build again. You want to see that puzzle again, you better put it back together again. And this is how it works. It's a never-ending thing. If you sleep on a win, you'll wake up with a loss. When you win, stay calm. There's more to do. You're not done. I'm giving you guys the best advice right now, man. Some of you are probably listening to this and, oh my God, this sounds so horrible. It sounds so much. Well, maybe you're not cut out for this kind of stuff. Maybe you're not chosen. I'm not sure. Only you know if you are. I'm not going to tell you whether you are or not. You'll figure it out. But you better be about it. Kick it into gear. Do your best. No excuses. Let's do it.